Oop, I lost it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Chalk Sports Podcast, and we have a fun one today. We have a official Mountain West basketball game to talk about. So I just got reached out one day to a from a CSN. They said, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I said, without a doubt in my mind, would I want to do this? And look where we are now. We have UC San Diego versus Nevada. Oh, I messed up the thing. Hold on. We're gonna fix the. We're gonna fix that. Yep, I think we got it. There we go. So, yeah, we get into this. And so UC San Diego, I got a whole bunch of notes. UC San Diego has been good. They had a good season last year. We saw them in the conference championship playoffs, or the March Madness finals, or where they were competitive. And for a team like UC San Diego to make March Madness, it is so rare. They were what 31-0 or 1 and something, but recently they've been just as good. They are on a 20 game regular season win streak to this point, and they are 7-0 this season. They only have 10.9% of their players minutes back. So 90% of their players are brand new, and goddamn does it not matter. They have been elite, beating Temple, beating Bradley, beating Townsend, and beating Fresno State as of late. As for Nevada, 5-3, 4-1 at home. Coming into this game, UC San Diego is away, which does make this game a little tougher for San Francisco. There, so far, Nevada just doesn't have a quality win, and that's what I'm seeing today. Here is if they can beat UC San Diego, I would consider that a quality win. Because in my mind, UC San Diego 7-0, they were really good last year. This is their chance to say, "Hey, we are legit." And I feel like it's for both sides. Like it's with Nevada, where this is their chance, and it's for UC San Diego to say, "Hey, we can beat actual teams, not just Big West teams." And they already have said that with Temple and with Fresno State, but I feel like this one just adds that extra move. So for UC San Diego, I've noted that their offense fire is very good, averaging 80 points over its last few games and hitting 16 threes in their wins against Townsend. So that is a one way they can really make this basketball game work is if they just hit their threes. They have a record, NCAA record for a number of players hitting a three in a game, and they're just good under Leo Beth, one of the better players as of late. I think he won. He was the MVP in the recent tournament and is just efficient. He's an efficient scorer. And for this team, can you keep that going? Keep that 3 points flying. And can they hit those pick and pops? Can they just make that difference? Shake up that Nevada's defense that has been traditionally weak in these games, especially for. Yeah, Nevada's defense is traditionally a weaker defense. They have not had as much success. And we got to see how their perimeter can do because it's been weak for Nevada. They're just solid. They're solid at home. They beat San Francisco by double digits, and they're big. They are a big team, and they are physical. And that is the one part where I think UC San Diego can get outnumbered. Is can they get UC San Diego off the 3 point line? It's that simple. It's the battle of the 3 point line. Because at the end of the day, you're playing one of the better 3 point shooting teams, and as a team who has a weaker perimeter defense, that's how you win it. In my mind, I think UC San Diego wins this game. I think Nevada has beat them before. The last time they met was in Reno, and they won. Nevada won 64-56. But this UC San Diego team is so different now. You see it right there, season high. Oh, I don't know why it's at D1 record. There it is. Most hit nine players hit threes against Townsend. Leo Beth had 16. He has been the impact player. And for this team in general, the spread is 4.5. I would probably go with UC San Diego if you want those last second bets. And probably the over just because UC San Diego takes so many shots. In general, this game is going to be electric. So we got Emmanuel Prosper starting. It looks like at Burke. Just in general, just a solid team. I'm gonna be honest with you. a solid team. And coming up the court, I can't remember his name, but Brantlin, right? Yeah, Brantlin. And they pass out to the three. And you see right there already, they're attacking that 3-point line. Almost got him there. Keeps him in the post. Hits the... Just a tough lay for UC early. Keeping Nevada on their toes with that paint shot. That was beautiful, I'm not going to lie. Keeping him in the post. Taking it down the field. They got 12. Out 2-2 into 4. I got to get their numbers now. For 0. And for them, for Nevada, this team is just attacking the paint. Attack the paint. And UC San Diego almost gets a good strip. And it's UC San Diego ball. That is a well-played play by the Tritons right there. Already beating the one thing that you would think Nevada had the advantage on in physicality and showing them really what they are, what the team is in general. And they're back out the 3. You see that right there. They have to step up. And they are giving a lot of space. You see it right there. The pick and roll. Point guard goes in for the lay. Does not get it. Gets rejected. That's a tough one. I don't know. Did they call foul on that? I doubt it. Did they really? That looked clean to me. But I would assume that's... No. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. They are out. Goes out to 20, hits 7, goes out to 8. Pick and roll. You see it right there. Pick and roll. That is what they are going to be doing all game. He rolls out. That's so unlucky. It's just a tough lay. I'm not going to lie. Just an unlucky roll for them. And it's, what's his name? Takes it up the point. Price. Okay. We're getting their numbers now. For Price, he's going down. Oh, that's Price. Never mind. Price gets out for 3. Short. Almost gets the tip in, though, and number 0 has it. And I'm assuming that is Chuck Bailey. That, I don't know. 3-point for Price, and he hits that one. Or, that was Connor. He hits that one. Great shot from Tyler Connor. Just in general, good play. As we go down the court, we see all of them out. Look at that. 5 spacing. They're looking for a pick. Nope, they go to the post. Again, looking for a read. Doesn't have anything. Just takes it himself and outbodies that man. No, he does not. And that is a tough miss for UC San Diego. Getting rid of that tone that they were trying to set early. And Price is going to take a 3 here, and he hits it. Good 3 from Price out deep. Just a big UC San Diego mistake, and this could be dangerous with Nevada's back-to-back 3s. A perimeter defense that wasn't exactly great is getting exposed, and they get a good tip. Does not get the ball, though. It is still UC San Diego ball. Good move by Coomer to cover that space. And just an incredible 3 from Price here. Like, just getting open, finding that weak spot in that defense, and taking advantage of it right there. As we see him passing into number 7. Going back out. 2-5. Looking for nothing. He's got nothing. Hitting 20 spaces up. Hit that with the 5 again. And he's getting up close. And boom. Hits the easy lay. And for that, again, UC San Diego is going to the well this time. They are not going for those 3 balls that I was expecting originally. Which is a little bit of a weird game plan to me, to be honest with you. But, hey, if it works out pretty well, then it works out pretty well. Coomer goes out and hits him, and that is another 3 for Camper. And they are just finding that 3 ball, starting off early with 3 threes. As Prosper, that's who that was. I couldn't remember. Going up in the post, he pump fakes, does not shoot it, goes out to Burke. Burke misses the 3, just short, with Bailey getting the rebound. Taking it down is Coomer, right? I think so, yeah. Coomer takes him in the post, goes out 2-4, hits 6, back out to number 12. Wait, 12 is Coomer. I don't remember. Number 4 goes in, but they are trying to see. They're feeling that defense. That zone defense is getting exposed as he misses that 3. That was close. They get the pass in, and now we gotta run. And Prosper into the paint, hits the layup. Woof! That was a brutal mistake by UCC. No, that was DeJet. Oh, Prosper's number 5, DeJet's number 7. My bad. But, and they lost the ball. He gets a steal going the other way. 2-on-1, and he takes it himself. getting the easy layup for UC San Diego. Just taking a comfortable lead now with Leo Beth. That's the man himself. Leo Beth. As Campier takes it, or Coomer takes it down himself, gets it out to number 4. Looking for a man, hits Campier on the 3 ball, goes back out. Oh, there it is. Campier misses. Just short. Good old number 4, Campier. Because they go down the court, DeJet in the post, looking for a pass, gets covered up, but man, they get out to Prosper, and Prosper just short. Tough. As we get a timeout from UC San Diego. And for this team in general, they got big bodied. So far, they've looked weaker than Nevada. And for Nevada, that's just a good sign. To be honest with you, that's just a good sign. I'm pulling up their rosters because I'm missing names. I don't know how I managed that. There we go. I got them all. Yeah, in general, just an impressive start for Nevada, going up with those 3 threes. Now I want to see them step it up. You have that early lead. Keep going. Because if they slow down, I think UC San Diego can catch up. Because again, this is a game of runs, and basketball is a very streaky sport. So when you see that kind of early lead, it can get evaporated nearly instantly. And that's not what you want to see. You want to see UC San Diego hold their fort and just fight till the end. Because at the end of the day, I think they have this game. If they can just stay focused, dial it in, and just play well, obviously if they play well, they can win. But no, I feel like UC San Diego early has shown a lot of a lot of potential. I don't know if they can win this game early, but at the end of the day, it's just a good start. UC San Diego, however, changing the entire script is confusing me. I'm not gonna lie, because I came into this game expecting a lot of 3 balls. I actually had that written down multiple times. Was, hey, expect a lot of 3s from UC San Diego, and I have seen none of that. Let's talk about the coach for a second. We have UC San Diego's coach, Clint Allard, and looking into him, he was a former Triton point guard, which is just UC San Diego again. He was a longtime assistant, took over after Eric Olgan led this program from D1 to D2, D2 to D1, and win the Big West champion. And for them, and they've just been good. 30-5 last year, 18-2 in the conference. It's just been generally a good transition. They went through the 4-year transition where they couldn't play in March Madness, and then from that point on, they were good. They got their chance at March Madness and went 30-5, and that was a really impressive performance. As we get back, and Leo takes it down the paint. No, that's Leo. Sorry, that was Burke. Burke out to. Oh wow, this is Leo. Leo has the ball now. All right, Leo looking for a pass. Decides to do whatever the heck that was. Almost gets the rebound though. As we see Nevada take it back up the court. And we see it go out to 0-1, and 1 takes the easy lay. Elijah Price with a nice lay, getting a weakness in that UC San Diego defense. As we already see them down the court, they're already going for a leg, loses the ball, gets out to 4, and we get it from Burke. Burke pump fakes, goes back out to, and boom, misses it short, but they get the rebound, takes it to the post. Oh, an almost tough layup as we see number 0. Who is that? We see Mays. Hudson Mays goes to the line. And Hudson Mays, just a general player this year. 7.3 points a game, 3.8 rebounds a game, and just been a decent player. Nothing really insane. He's been good from the line, though. We see it right there. Well, not really. 68%. He makes the first one, and that takes our score to 9-11. That's a good start so far. As we get to see Burke, and they do some substitutions. Price hits this, or Hudson hits the second one, misses the second one, but we see it take down the court out to the corner, back in to, I forgot his name. As they go back out to Comer. Comer just taking his time looking for an exposure, and they found the weakness. Does not hit the shot though. Shouldn't have taken that, to be honest with you. He should have took it from where he caught it, but that's fine. They're going back down the court, and he points out to that was Leo. Leo gets knocked on his butt. No, who was that? I can't see. It's very grainy. No, that's number 0. That's not Chuck Bailey. That's the other side. That's Hudson Mays, I think. Yeah. Good lay, Leo. Leo Breath? Yeah. Leo Breath been amazing this game. Oh wait, that's Beatty. What? Is that Beatty or Breath? No, that's Breath. Alright. Leo Breath just been he has been the star of UC San Diego. This team has revolved around him, and he has been the impact. Not a great free throw shooter, not a lot of great free throw shooters down in this ranks, as he takes the first one, and it's good. So that and one takes the lead to 11-11 as Nevada takes down the ball, going up with number 12, Tayshawn Coomer. Looking for a pass, does not get one. Pick and roll, goes back out to number 17, and he misses it. Peyton White with number 50 in the ball. Ethan Crowley with a great rebound and lay. Getting the back down to Beatty. And Beatty's been also a talent. You want to talk about a talent? Beatty right there. Number 4, 2, Cade Pelleton, and he misses short, going back down the court with Coomer. Coomer looking for a play. They're setting up a what looks to be a just trying to punish that zone, to be honest with you. You see a very aggressive, they swap back to a man, I think. Yeah, they made an adjustment, swap back to a man because a very exposed zone defense. I don't think Nevada picked up on that yet, though. And that is a great solo lay from Vaughn Weems as they go right back down the court and draws a foul on Reachin, I think. Yes, Reachin to Leo Breath. And for that was Coomer again. Just a kind of a foolish foul, but hey, they'll make it work. Down 15-11. Good start so far for Nevada team that has been kind of 50-50 for me. They look good in this one, I'll tell you what. As we get to see the inbound from number 0, I think that is. I think that's number 0. Good old Hudson Mays as they go out to number 5, which is Prosper, Emmanuel Prosper, talent. We will talk about him at the next commercial. With Beatty getting it out, and Beatty goes into the paint, gets the lay, does not get the foul though. Not the foul he wanted as they take it the other way. Nevada looking for a shot as a new set of kids come onto the court. Number 2, we got Miles Walker going out to number 0, Chuck Bailey, taking on 0-on-0 matchup as, again, Walker has the ball. Oh, they go in a quick lay and one foul for Peyton White. What a lay. That is a tough battle that UC San Diego's fighting, but they just can't win that. They can't take advantage of that. And you see it right there. Peyton White sets that up on a dime. That was right? No, that was Walker, sorry. Walker just sets that up on a dime for him, taking advantage of that weakness. As we go to the free throw line, where we're going to see if he can hit this and one from a foul from Pelleton in general. Just let's see it, Peyton White. He's short, does not make it. They do almost get their own rebound, but Prosper, I think, rips it away from them, and they're going down the field quick, but they get picked off. Going the other way, boom! Hits him with the head top as he runs the other way. Vaughn Weems, man. What a play. As they take the 3, do not hit it there. And their shots not hit tonight. As we see Walker take it down the court. Out to, back to, wow, I'm blanking on his name. Peyton White, as we see Walker with the ball again. Looking for a man. Can't find anybody. Nothing's open. Setting up the play, though. And the play is very late to see there. Almost gets the elbow jumper, does not take it. Oh my God, what a pass. Draws the foul. Number 50. We see a great play from Ethan Cooley where it's just been Nevada's looking. They are very alert of what they can do. they're taking advantage of a weak of a offense one that has been very reliant on the three ball. What a play by Weems, man. That three ball has not been hitting today, and it has been a noticeable problem very early in this matchup where I want to see them hit the threes, please, because they have been so reliant on them and just haven't been able to hit them. So let's get back into it. Where we had obviously San Diego, they haven't had a chance. They have been pushed back because of the D1 transition period. They have that little transition period, remember, from JMU, where they couldn't get into the game because of it, or into the playoffs because of it. This is the same position. They are good, but they couldn't get it for a while. They finally get in, and man, they lost a lot of players after that season. We have Emmanuel Prosper coming back, Tyson Dunn came back, Bowl Digit come back, and we see a lot of these players still playing now. Leo Breath, Tom Beatty, all players that have returned. And so, looking at some of the players on this team, we have Aiden Burke. Let's talk about him for a second. He's a sharpshooter from Los Gatos, California. He's a three-player. He's a three-point player that they lost. He replaces a three-point shooter that they lost last year. And in general, he has been a key piece to this puzzle. He's been the impact when it comes down to it. And that's really what matters, is you can have those players that can replace it. And for this team, let's talk about them a little more, and then we can get into Nevada, where they're 7-0. We've seen them play good in the defense. It puts up some points in the mid-80s, and in the low 70s, they've held their defense, but they are small. However, they still hold a positive rebound margin. And if you got to understand that, that is a grit and grind kind of play that is unmatched. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how big you are, they will find a way to hunt down a rebound. And that is a huge sign of a team that has success, especially near March, where it's like a Houston team. It's not Houston level, but it's a Houston-like team. And he hits the first free throw. As we see him get ready for the second. As he takes the second one, and is short, gets the rebound for UC San Diego. As we see, I'm trying to get a list, but I can't get one. We see Prosper with the ball, looking for a man, gets oh, I thought he got a whistle right there. Oh, we got Bowl Dejet taking the post, and he has been a beast in that post, taking advantage again of a second weakness that, oh, we're losing the stream. All right, we're back, kind of. Give it a second. It's catching itself up. They almost get a foul there for good old Walker. Walker pump fakes, gets into the paint, and we lost the stream again. Wow. But we're back. We're back with Walker getting the ball, looking for a lane, takes the fader, hits it. What a fade from Walker, who's the little man on the court, man. How tall is Walker? Walker is 5'10", and he is feasting on this Titans team. Emmanuel Prosper taking it down the court, looking for a man, hits Bowl Dejet. Bowl looking for another man, hits number 10. That's Alex Chalklin. He takes the three, does not hit it. Walker gets the rebound, taking it the other way. The 5'10" demon from Nevada looking for a pass, hits the pass, does not get the ball though. They lose it off a missed pass. They're fighting that call, but I think it was a good call. There's a chance. Moving down the court though, Emmanuel Prosper looking for a man. They get out to 20, goes back to Dejet. Dejet gets in the middle, and he gets a foul, a hard foul for number 28 in Burke. He gets to go to the free throw line for two after a huge, costly mistake. And That's a punishing mistake. Now Nevada still has a comfortable lead to where I wouldn't be scared, but it is concerned because again, UC San Diego, all it takes is one. Boom, 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 boom. They start nailing those threes. This game could be trouble for Nevada. But so far, I'm very impressed by Nevada. Keeping them off that 3-point line and just being a better team. As Burke hits the first one, let's look at that 3-point stat line for us. We have what was it? Nevada has UC San Diego has yet to hit a 3, and they are 0 for 7. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Nevada's 3 for 7. So what this is saying is just be aware, man. This team has shown weakness. It's looking weak right now. It's kind of looking bleak. But I'm still curious to see what this Nevada team has in them. Oh, and that is another mistake, man. Another mistake. A situational mistake for Nevada. Just doing it again, man. Can we stop doing that, please? I would love to see that happen less. Moving down to the court, though, they hit number 20 with Burke. And Bold Jet has the ball in the post. Gets it out to Prosper. Prosper back to 23. Out to, I can't remember his name. But Prosper takes it in the paint. Gets the pump fake. Does not get the shot, though. Gets rejected. And they're going the other way now. Nevada on the move. Walker having the ball. Holding it down well. Hopefully he can keep that in his hands as we get it back out to Weems. Weems hit that earlier dunk on somebody. And, man, we're seeing him set up again. Looking for a pass, does not get it though. Snatched by Prosper, going the other way to Bull Dejet. Someone goes down as Dejet. It misses the layup, and they get the rebound going down. I think it's a jump ball, and they're gonna call it that way. And just what a start, man, for this team. This Nevada team's looking so bipolar. They hit their threes, but they just can't keep going. Someone's hurt. Did they end up hurting him? That would really suck because that is an impact player. As they're getting the ball down to number 3. I think he's the first time he's been on this court. Stepping down, it's Tyler Robinson, baby. Looking out, hits Coomer. Coomer takes it to the paint, and ooh, what a pass into a layup from Peyton White. And oh my God, that setup was beautiful. Putting them in that position, they just took advantage as we see number 23 take it down the court. Trap Johnson going out to number 1. We have Ryder Azelia. I butchered that, but that's okay because Leo Beth has the ball doing his moves. Does not get anything as we go back up to the top. Looking for a play. He goes back out to Dejet. Dejet taken in the post. Does not do anything with it. Almost loses the ball, but he holds on as we see Peyton White chuck up a shot. And it just couldn't. Aiden Burke just take up a shot and it couldn't fall. That is a shame to see. Wasn't Peyton White? I thought Peyton was a player. Okay. Yeah, he is. He's 17. My bad. In general, good start so far for Nevada. We see Peyton White take it out to what I'm assuming is Tyler Robinson. Rollinson. It is as Rollinson takes it down the court, hits it out to number 12 Coomer. And he's looking for a man, Peyton White, into the paint, does get stripped, and is going to go Nevada's way. What a call. I don't know if I agree with it fully. I thought it was close. But Elijah Price could not hold on to the ball properly. As we get a timeout from Nevada. And moving in back to so what I found funny, and we'll have a little bit of this, they called it the reload, not rebuild. And this last we'll talk on UC San Diego for a little bit. They called it a reload and not rebuild season. They lost big players like Antoine, Todd Jones, and Tyler McGough to graduation and pro opportunities, but they added 10 newcomers, 8 transfers, and 2 freshmen. They took advantage of that new transfer portal, and they have made an impact. Talk about a team that is building up something good. I really like what the former Triton is building. Colton has been just impressively scouting and just building up a team that we may have not expected. Like, out of the Bamas and the Houstons, I know they're not up to that level, but they've been looking pretty good. And for Nevada, we have Steve Altford. He is the 19th head coach in program history, but also the winningest one, with over 680 career wins across his stops at Missouri State, Iowa, Mexico, UCLA, and now Nevada. He came here in 2019, reached back-to-back NCAA tournaments in 23 and 24, and turned just a team that has kind of been struggling to a 900 record. It's just been an impressive show for Nevada. I got a notification from the big man. Let's see what they have. Oh, it's just something. Got it. Oh, sign up for Utah Valley versus San Diego State tomorrow. Wow. Then I can't do it. In general, good start for Nevada. I'm very impressed because they look good, man. Upcoming on the podcast real quick. If you want a little update, we're doing a podcast tomorrow. We're doing a game today on Thursday, and then we're doing another podcast on Friday with a really, really special guest, in my opinion, as we get this game back up and start at number 6. And the new man on the court takes the pump fake, does not get it up, chooses to go back out to Coomer. And for Coomer, this is just he's been in this game the entire time. It feels like Elijah Price goes in, Tyler Rowlandson hits number 4. Number 4 takes the 3. Corey Camper nails the 3, and there we go. Up 27-16, taking that double-digit lead right from the grips of death as Prosper looking out hits. I think that's Oleo Breath. As we see number 9 setting it up, hits back out to Prosper. Prosper looking for a pass, gets it out to Burke, and Burke takes it in the paint, gets fouled. Does not get a foul. He gets a block. Good block, I guess. I think that was a foul, personally, but I kind of fell for the bait, I guess. Beatty just getting ready to set the inbound in, and that was from Caleb Lowry. Steps on the court recently, and I'm excited to see how he plays as we go for the inbound. It looks like it's Beatty. I think it is, and he goes out deep. Hits a Manuel Prosper as Prosper takes it down the court, looking for a lane, takes it himself, gets the body, and does not hit the lane, but they get the tip in. The tip in from Beatty. When it rolled out, he saves it by the bell. What a play by Beatty as we go back down the court to Lowry, as Lowry looks for a man, does not see one, hits a deep corner free from Camper. Camper does not make it, however, as we see Alex Chalkin taken down the court, hits Emmanuel Prosper. Prosper is looking for a read, goes back out to Beatty. Breath gets a wide open lane, takes it. Nice layup from Leo Breath. Impressive performance so far from him. That kid is talented, I'll tell you what. As we go back down to Coomer. Coomer taking the main point guard and been very impressive in this game. I'm thoroughly impressed. Tyler Rowlandson back out to Coomer. This Coomer is looking for a play. Sets up a pick and roll. Does not take it. Elijah Price rolls. Gets the pass, but barely catches it. And there's a foul on the play. I'm curious to see what they're calling here. Oh, they're... what are they calling? Reach-in? I think so. Yeah, I think it's a reach-in. So we're seeing Tyler Rowlandson pass the ball in as Camper gets put on the bench, looking for a read. Early Rowlandson hits Price on the post. Price tries to take the little man down, but does not. Runs into 2 more guys, and they draw the foul. What? That is an extensive reach of the word foul, in my personal opinion. But hey, the refs know what they're doing. I trust them. So, in general, good start for Elijah Price. Hopefully we can keep seeing them do this because they have been overall pretty good so far. I would be thoroughly impressed. Elijah Price gets up to take the first free throw. Wow. He gets it up. Misses it. Just short. Elijah Price bounces it out on the first one. It's 27-20 with Nevada having the ball at the free throw line. And for Price, this is another foul. And UC San Diego's defense has been setting a tone of physicality. And without making a 3 yet, I'm excited to see when their first one falls. As Price misses the second one, they do get the rebound and they get a foul. A foul on Wolfpack from Hudson Mays as Emmanuel Prosper does get the pass into who else? Leo Breath, but it goes back to Prosper. Prosper setting up a play, it looks like, as Leo Breath goes for the pick, does not get it, but he pops outside instead. They take it in the paint, does not get a read from Beatty. Beatty goes back out to number 10. Prosper gets hit. It goes out to Breath. Leo Breath looking for a play for UC San Diego. Can they save the Tritons? He goes out for the spin and bang! Hits that fading post move spin, and what a play from Leo Breath as they go right back down the court. Tyler Rollinson looking for a play, hits Landry, goes back out to number 0. That's Chuck Bailey in the top, in the wing. I don't remember. Tyler Rollinson looking for a play, does not see anything yet, sets up a post move, he gets the shot up, does not hit it, however, uncontested. Leo Breath goes up for the rebound, going the other way, sets up number 10, hits out. What a play, but does not get a foul. That was attempt at one. I don't think it was actually one, as we see a free Landry slam. And for Alex Chalkin, that was a good pass. Just couldn't get the foul. Emmanuel Prosper taking it down the court, looking to see who he has. He hits Beatty, goes back out to Breath. Prosper with the ball, driving in the paint, gets the layup, and he misses it just by a bit. Taking it the other way on his breath, and Breath on his breath with the block, and what a shot, what a block, honestly. Hudson Mays playing all right overall. What a block. Just an impressive defensive performance. And you see San Diego showing they still got fight. Still no threes yet, as this is an impressive one. Coming back out of nowhere. Breath with this rejection. Breath is what? He's 6'8", and he is showing it all on this court right now. Let's get back to Nevada's identity, man. They are a traditionally defensive team, allowing with a 45% percentage from the floor. They have been weak from 3. They are a guard-led big back team. This is the quote that I found online. Making over 21 free throws a night. They are a good foul draw team, and especially coming into UC San Diego. Can they turn that around? They get a lot of free throws, and they have been getting a lot of free throws, with Corey Camper leading the team with 16 points a game, including 27 versus UC Santa Barbara and 22 in the win over San Francisco. He's been a huge on-ball scorer, and we've seen it all game. Corey Camper has hit that deep 3, as we see Tyler Rollinson take in the ball, looking for his man. He hits Landry in the post, goes back out to Coomer. Coomer looking for a guy, does not get anybody. Elijah Price sets himself up at the top, looking, and he drives in on Leo Breath. Leo Breath with the good defense, getting that out as Hudson gets the rebound. Leo Breath setting up a pass, goes back out, goes to Chalkin. Alex Chalkin with the top ball at the top of the key as we go back out to Bold. I forgot Bold D. But we see Leo Breath taking in the post on the small man, gets the easy finish. Come on, man, you got to send someone bigger than that. What are we doing? Bold Jet, by the way, if anyone was wondering, with me, as we see Coomer take the ball down the court, looking for Elijah Price. No, that's not Elijah Price. My bad, guys. Number 0 is, in fact, Chuck Bailey. Elijah Price in the post now, goes back out to Coomer. Coomer looking for something on a big man, does not get it, goes out to Rollinson. Coomer back out for the 3, short, as they get and it's out on UC San Diego. The fumbled rebound leads to a mistake. Landry, as we see a timeout come from Nevada. And 24-29, this game has gotten all of a sudden really competitive. I thought this game looked out of reach for a second. Instead, UC San Diego decides to turn that right around and look good defensively wise. Both teams have been showing up. Offensively, I've seen a lot of weakness so far. UC San Diego still yet to make a 3 on a team that has been very reliant on that 3 ball. Throw all your books out the window. Throw everything you knew about this game, because holy crap, this is just insane. That a team like this, like UC San Diego coming in, who's been a traditionally good 3-point team, has just been irrelevant from 3. And the Wolfpack have a 90% win rate at home. That is insane, by the way. The fact that you can be that good at home. And let's look through. We have some notes Tayshawn Connor. Let's talk about him for a second. He averages 14 to 15 points with a team-leading steals and has a 4 assists a game. He has been a floor general. That is what he's been, and we've seen it the entire game so far, where he takes down the court, he looks for the pass, sets up those plays, and we've seen impressive things from him so far. I know he hasn't been amazing, but man, that's what we like to see. So let's talk about it. I got a storyline for us. The guard battle versus UC San Diego spacing. Now, this has been thrown out the window, but I just want to note that I had Nevada's veteran guards, Coomer, Camper, and Tyler Rollinson, have been have been coming up against this UC. Why did it freeze on this frame? Thank you. UC San Diego's deep 3-point. UC San Diego has been a deep 3-point team. We saw them shoot 9 last time they came out here and played. It was a record. But they haven't shot. They've been 0 for 7. They have not done good. So clearly we have seen a step up from Nevada. However, with that step up, it was well coached. I'm going to tell you now, UC San Diego's coaching staff is on pure display right now. We are seeing a masterpiece. Because, man, you look at that play. They get the ball out from 3. Nevada's on that. Nevada's on that like butt here. It is insane how tight they play that defense and how just tough it is. As Chuck Bailey goes to take the pass in, we're looking out to see Peyton White. Peyton White looking for a read. Goes right down the middle towards Landry. Lowry did get the foul as an aggressive play from Bo Djibet. Wow, I just butchered his name. I'm sorry. Digit. That's what we're gonna go with. Sorry, man. As we see, good old number 4. Why do I always blank on your name? Corey Camper pass it in to Tyler Walker. Goes out to Camper, and we see a deep ball does not hit as we get the rebound from Hudson as he looks for a man, hits Johnson on the perimeter, looking for something. Beatty with the ball drives in the paint. Gets it back out. 2:23 goes into Leo. Leo taking it in the post. Loses the ball. And man, just a brutal mistake from Leo Dejet as Trap Johnson. Sorry, number 23. And what was the other one? Hudson Mays. I forgot one more. That's Tom Beatty inbounding it to who is he going to choose? Oh, number 20. Number 20, Aiden Burke. That's what it was. I keep forgetting. Aiden Burke. As we see, what is this? It is Beatty, Hudson Mays, Trap Johnson, Aiden Burke, and Leo Dejet as they go out to Bowl. Bowl loses the ball, but UC San Diego holds on to it as they get the out of bounds from Nevada. And what a mistake, honestly, almost a mistake from UC San Diego. However, Nevada does make the bigger mistake at it all as we see an inbound go into Beatty. Beatty looking outside, hits Aiden Burke on the perimeter as Bowl goes in, gets a good pass out, to be honest with you, as they go back out to Aiden Burke for 3, short, goes back in from Bowl, back out to Aiden for 3, boom, hits it deep as they hit the first 3 of the night for a 3-point dominant team, 27-29, as Walker takes it down the court, looking for a man. They're setting up a bottom heavy play. It looks like an ISO as they get their man to step up, and he takes it by, gets by 1, goes back out to Lowry, goes back into Walker. Walker does not get any help, goes back out to Lowry. Lowry and Walker passing it back and forth like it's a dad playing catch as they drive in. Gets a foul and an aggressive, kind of wrong, but now who am I to judge? Trap Johnson foul. A little bit of a reach, I'm not going to lie, but UC San Diego's coach calling out his plays. As we're seeing, are they doing? No, they're no passing from Walker. And for Walker, he's been honestly pretty good. Miles Walker, I'm thoroughly impressed by him. At a 5'10" stature, he is not the tallest person on the court, but man, I'll tell you what, he hits that pass into Peyton White. Peyton White hits the midi as they go back into Trap Johnson. Trap Johnson goes out to Beatty. I think that's Beatty. Or is it number 5? I can't see for sure. I think that's Beatty. No, that's Cade Pellington. Missed it short, and that was Lee. I can't tell if that's Beatty or Peloton. Beatty. That's Beatty. No, They got something. Whoa, I missed that. I looked down for a second. As they take it down the court with Betty, we're gonna go with B. Leah or ball goes out into Hudson. Hudson loses the ball. Did they get the ball back? No. Bold the Jet grabs the ball after it rolled out of bounds. Huge mistake from the young kid, Hudson Mays. The guy was mistaken. Hudson Mays got stripped for a second. We saw it roll, and Leo DeJet grabbed it just as it went out of bounds, making that huge error as they win the ball back. Walker taking it down the court. Miles Walker looking for a play for that Nevada team, setting up a pick and roll. Does not get the roll they wanted. Payne White goes out to Walker. Walker gets another pick, but not a really. It was a kind of drop pick. As we're looking for a man here, number 7 goes out to I'm blanking on his name again. I'm sorry, I keep blanking on. But Hudson. Oh my, what a play from number 7. That's Vaughn Weems, baby. He's been making plays all night. Another huge one from him as we get Leo Brett back in the game, looking for a setup. He gets a post, goes out to that's Aiden for 3, does not hit it. However, Ethan Corley taking it down the court, Taos timeout. They have 29 seconds, 35-27. And what a missed shot by Aiden Burke. He's 1 for 6 on the day. Just not playing his best basketball, I'll tell you what. Hey, we're seeing some potential. I'm telling you what, that was a huge mistake by Hudson Mays. But hey, at the end of the day, it's one possession. They can always make it back. However, though, just overall, yeah, you see right there, best shot since they joined D1. Their coach? Oh, Clint Allard's new. Wait. Huh? Oh, Eric Olin was the last guy. That's right. Eric Olin was there. I think he got picked up. I think he did. I think he got picked up. And instead they have Clint Allard, who was the assistant of Eric Olin. And in general, bro's been coaching good. We're seeing it on the court right now as Walker takes it up. Peyton White setting up a play, it looks like. And you see it right there. Instantly heavy pressure. It looks like he's setting up a ISO level play, but Burke's having none of it. Not letting any of that disrespect get by as Walker goes in, but doesn't do anything with it. Peyton White one-on-one with Burke. Burke playing defense well, holding his ground, goes out and loses his footing, and Bold to Jabet keeps it. Boom, Hudson Mays going down the court, and they hit that half court. No! Just short as it's 35-27. Nevada with the lead. And with this Nevada team looks pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. The Wolfpack, they're looking good. They showed up to play, and it has been a clear evidence. It's been evidence. Like, we've seen it right there. I don't think UC San Diego has still yet to hit a shot. No, they did. They hit that 1-3 ball from Aiden Burke, I'm pretty sure, closing that out. In general, around the league, does Mountain West Conference have a game going on? Yes, they do. They have Stetson versus Grand Canyon. If you're a Mountain West fan, Grand Canyon is winning on. If you're against them, then sorry to tell you, 58-44 over Stetson. They've been looking pretty decent, I'd say, from not being able to watch it. But moving on, let's talk about what we got. All right, so UC San Diego, obviously, we saw them last year in March Madness. They weren't able to really put on a huge performance. They have a lot of talent. And I'll tell you what, not a lot of it carried over. They're looking still competitive in this one. For a Big West team, not really well known, as they played Houston Christian, Temple, Bradley, Townsend. This is a early test. Let's be real for a second. This is a test. Because they want to be high. They want to be able to make that March Madness. They want to be able to play them again. And so for them, Big West preseason poll pegged them at 4th behind UC Irvine, UC Santa Barbara, and some others, but with respect, they are defending champions. Let's be real for a second. They are defending champions. And as UC San Diego is, quote, the new kid in Division One, they had to wait 4 years, and they won their league, but they lost their stars and their head coach, and they're still good. That's what I've been noticing, like with this UC San Diego team, a very reliant on transfer team that has turned it all around, has made it good, made them that good of a team. They've turned it all around. They've been pretty competitive, even with losing stars, with losing coaching. They still have the basis of a team that has been, clearly very successful. So I'm talking to myself. That's okay. Hey. So let's move on to a Nevada overview. Talked enough about UC San Diego. If you're a Mountain West fan. For Nevada, this team has shown a lot of potential. They have had a hot start. They're playing against a hot start, but they are also a team that wins at home. Again, 90% win rate. We just saw the end of the first, and it's a good lead for Nevada so far. Can Nevada keep those 3 points down? Because that is my biggest worry. Nevada says, hey, they hit threes. We're going to take a little break. Listen to what's going on.
Nevada.
Absolutely. Join together Northern Nevada to build a safe and healthy community by reducing substance misuse through prevention, education, and collaboration. Our vision is a Northern Nevada where every person, especially our youth, can thrive in a substance-free environment.
How does JTNN work with young people, and how can young people get involved?
Absolutely. We do this in a lot of ways. We focus pretty heavily on our youth. We partner with schools and other youth organizations to empower young people with leadership, advocacy, real-life prevention skills. You can join our youth group, attend trainings, or volunteer at different events. There's a lot of ways to get involved with our youth, and we do definitely focus on them.
So tell me about some of the programs, some of the events that need public support.
Absolutely. So we've got 2 really big annual events. We have in May 2026, our Washoe County Prevention Conference. It's a gathering of behavioral health professionals, educators, and community members where you can connect, learn, and you also get continuing education credits. And we also have our Youth Summit. So we do that every year. We partner with different agencies, Washoe County School District, and a few others. And so we would love any support with that as well.
Awesome. We're visiting with Kimberly Sarandos, the Executive Director of Join Together Northern Nevada. Why is prevention important in our community? And just tell us a little bit about what JTNN is doing to make a difference.
Yes, of course. Prevention saves lives. It is the long-term solution in our community. We lead evidence-based programming, overdose response trainings, and community partnerships that will help substance misuse before it even starts. We really are looking forward to a strong Northern Nevada substance-free. And if you're interested and you want to learn more, please go to jtnn.org.
Getting help is a sign of strength.
That's right.
Kimberly Sarandos, Executive Director of Join Together Northern Nevada.
We are back, baby.
Thank you.
We got the kids on the court, baby. Let's go. That's always fun to watch.
27. It's Wolfpack basketball presented by Nevada State Bank.
We're seeing number 11 take it down the court. Oh, boo! Taking away my basketball. And for this game, I'm thoroughly impressed with Nevada. This is a team that has been not my most expecting team to play this well against a team that I thought would be really good. Really good team. They've been playing at a high level early. Seen them firing on all cylinders. It's just been impressive overall. I don't really know what more to say about it. It's like I am thoroughly impressed on what they've been able to do, how their offense has been able to work, and just good. If you have any new viewers, thank you for tuning in. We're on pause, waiting for commercials. So we're in halftime, baby. In a 27-35 showing early. It has just been kind of wonky, to be honest with you. But I'm thoroughly impressed by both teams because it's like, at one hand, we have Nevada. And Nevada, good team traditionally, but they're coming in to a tough opponent in UC San Diego, who, again, has been 7-0, have been very hot. It's home court versus hot upstart. They've been hot. I'm excited to see how it continues to go. Moving on to proving yourself. For Nevada, this is a prove yourself game. Can they continue to do it? Nevada's 5-3. They're a free throw heavy team with guards. Can the guards be able to step up on defense? And can they be able, as a team, to show that they are a competitive team and they will continue to win and they will be good as we get the kids again? Oh, number 10 with a rebound, moving down the court, gets a step back, setting up what looks to be a pass, looking for something, gets nothing, goes for the lane. Hey! Oh! Misses it, gets the rebound, and boom! Big man in the paint. As he is, holy crap, that man is ginormous compared to all of them. As they're looking for a pass, goes out to 23. 23 driving in the paint. Layup, oh, short, gets the rebound, goes out of one, and boom! No! Gets the rebound again! Number 11, driving towards the paint, gets the pass out of 23, and he hits that shot! Woo!
2 from 3. In fact, UC San Diego just 1 for 10 from distance. 11 of 32 shooting.
Seeing the kid drive in. Looking for a pass, goes out to the top of the key, looking for something, gets nothing, turn around. Looking for 21 for 3. No! Gets a rebound though. Number 23 going the other way. Little man sees an open man. Number 2 goes back out to 22 in. Oh, gets the rebound though. Number 2 fighting hard, fighting scrappy, fighting dirty. Fighting like he got nothing to lose. They look for a man, gets a double. And they get their subs in. That's just a hockey sub, baby. We going live. Number 11, take the 3, does not make it. However, they do get the rebound. Kind of. Something. Shirtless man. Boom! Just short. So we see another shirtless going down the court. Big man in the paint. Number 2 gets big, but does not make the shot, though. He looking like me out there. Shirtless goes down the court. Looking for something. Gets the pump fake. Goes for 3. Oh! We're short. And we're getting, I don't know what's happening now.
Los Angeles, California. It is an 8-point Wolfpack lead of 35-27 here at the intermission. We'll preview the second half when we come back. Wolfpack basketball presented by Nevada State Bank.
We've had our carrots, we've had our fun, but now we got 5 minutes left till game time. This game's been fun, man. Just straight up, very happy to be over this game. But being real with me, I hope Nevada steps, or I hope UC San Diego sets it up. Let's get into a little bit of the guys. Obviously, we got Tyler Rollinson. He's a former blue chip California recruit who's been the main guy, setting up plays and just being an assister. He leads the Wolfpack in assists and often is the main guy when Comer plays off the ball. Comer has been, let's get into him now. Tayshawn Comer, obviously, is a star. He leads Nevada with 16 points a game. He has been top of the game in steals. He is a traditional set me up and I will do something with it. And he often does. We got Corey Camper, senior from Little Rock, who gave Utah 18 in a closed-door expedition. He has been strong, attacking guard who likes to take those threes. We saw it earlier where he hit that 3 from deep, and they have been a huge impact to his game. Vaughn Weems, the athletic freak, man. That dunk was insane. He hit that dunk over that man. I've been thoroughly impressed by his play as this game goes on, getting that steal early, taking it back. We've seen Amari Robinson, who's been a scoring guard from Ohio. Miles Walker, who's been pretty undersized, but he's good. He's a sneaky good player that we have seen fly into his role and just play at a high level. being real, he's just playing at a high level. And for this game, as we wait for it to continue, I'm just excited to see what else we have cooked up. Because this game has been entertaining up to this point, and I expect it to not stop. I mean, we can look at a little... Oh, we are back? No, we are in warm-ups. The Tritons are still in the locker room with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left before this game gets back up and playing. As Nevada, you see it right there, pretty empty stadium, unfortunately. They're all missing out, man. I can't wait to go to college and go to every single college basketball game. So we see some highlights from Peyton White. That layup was good. Set up by a platter on Walker. There's the Weems dunk we were just talking about. Hey! Hits it over the good man. 7 of 4 points off turnover advantage. It's huge. Just Corey Camper. There's that 3 we were talking about earlier. We're going to mute that. As close to mute as possible. That was a huge mistake by Hudson Mays. That run really gave it a sign that this game could be trouble. Because they started good, they were looking good, and then Hudson Mays made that mistake, and it was a very unfortunate turnaround. Because once that happened, I started to have a lot of doubt. You see right there, they made a lot of NCAA tournaments, some NITs. They have been a decent team. I will give them credit where it's due. Nevada has been a competitive team in some of these games. Not all of them. Not even a ton of them. But some of them. That's really what matters most. I wish I had somebody to hop on with me for a second. We'll hop onto the Discord and see what we can get cooked up. I'm going to set up the Discord audio too, just in case we get maybe a pop in from, if you watch the podcast, a pop in from some of your favorite, what's the word? Like, why can't I think of the word? That's really weird. I just can't think of the word right now. Participants? Is that the right word? I'd say participants, I guess. That's not what I wanted. Discord. We're getting out. Oof. Application audio. There it is. Discord. Discord general. We have audio. If they decide to join. And they decide to join. So let's talk about this game, man. Come on. We've got some exciting things going on right now for Nevada. Keeping it going with their players. Peyton White, man. We'll talk about him real quick. He is a freshman, by the way. I just want to point. Oh, it's a horn. I was very confused on what was happening right now. Here it going off as we got Peyton White real quick. 17, number 17. He's been good. 6'6", man. He's from Encino, and he's been just a talented player. He's been good at getting in that paint, good at taking those threes. He's been probably one of the better players on this team. Being real for a second, he's probably been one of the best, if not the best. So we go in from Burke, setting up Beatty as Beatty's taking on his man, sizing him up, goes back out to Bull to Burke, Aiden Burke looking for something, hits Bull in the paint, goes back out to Beatty, and Beatty just misses it short. That's a shame. As we see it take down the court, number 12, good old Coomer, setting up something, gets Price in the paint. Price with the big man does not get it over Leo. Leo does not get the rebound, however, and we're back to Price in the paint. Taking on him again. Doesn't get it this time either. Leo standing up his ground as Emmanuel Wow, Emmanuel Prosper taking it down the court, gets fouled. We see Chuck Bailey on that court, and I think he just fouled there. That's a shame to see because he has been my most forgotten player. But hey, he's been good as that Grand Canyon game just came to an end, by the way. We see a foul from Bailey, like I mentioned earlier, but they get the ball back, and it looks to be a passing, looking for something, looking for Leo Breath, gets it to him as they go back out to a bowl, goes into Emmanuel Prosper, looking for something, goes right back to the well. Leo Breath taking it up, post move, gets in base, but gets rejected, and they're calling jump ball. That is a call. As Leo Breath, they give it to the Wolfpack. No jump ball, obviously. Lowry passing it in to good old Coomer. Number 12, Tavon Coomer gets it out to Lowry as they go back out to Corey Campbell. Hopefully he can get a shot up here. He does not. He goes to Coomer, and Coomer gets whatever that was as they go down the court with Beatty. Beatty looking for a play, takes it himself from 3, bow! And this is what I'm saying, man. You can't count this UCA San Diego team out yet. They are a good 3-point team, and we just saw it there as we see Coomer take it down the court, setting up a position, goes out to Lowry, goes into Campbell's. Campbell's making a read, can't find anything, it seems, as he goes back out to number 0. That's good old Chuck Bailey. Something happened and I missed it, and it goes out to Campbell for 3, does not make it. However, they're calling over the back on Leo Breath, and that is a good call. I'll tell you what, because Beth pushing on his back, not a fair play. As we see Beatty with that 3, man, woof, ice in his veins, trying to give him a chance at this comeback, and we're seeing a pass in from number 12. Is that Coomer? I don't know. Yeah, that is. They go out to Chuck Bailey. Bailey sizing up his man, goes out to Campbell, goes out to Coomer, goes into Price in the paint on the top of the key, drives in, gets a pass out to Lowry. Lowry setting it up to Chuck Bailey, and Chuck Bailey for 3. Biddy does not make it as they go back. Bull gets the rebound, taking it down as Emmanuel Prosper, setting up a play, going to blow right by 0. Chuck Bailey taking advantage of that. Beatty going out on Campbell. Aiden into Bowl on the post. It goes back out to Burke, and Burke nails the 3, taking it from 30 to 33. UC San Diego 33, Nevada 35. As we see Coomer go down, hits a deep pass as number 0, Chuck Bailey. Boom! Back-to-back 3s, 38 to 33. UC San Diego taking it down the court as we see Tom Beatty setting up something, goes out to Emmanuel Prosper, goes back into Leo Beth, goes into Bowl, goes out to Aiden Burke. Everyone has touched the ball. They can now score. Bowl in the post looking for something, chooses to just take it up himself, it looks to be, and he gets rejected, turned down by Price. As we see Coomer take it down the court, Emmanuel gets blown by, and he lays it up over Leo Beth, and they're taking it down the court now. I don't know who. It looks like Beatty. Tom Beatty, baby, setting up a play as we see Hudson Myers on the ready to come in as Bull loses the ball on that pass. Goes out to Emmanuel. Emmanuel blows by 1, going in. Boom! A light lay on the paint. As we see Chuck Bailey setting up, going out to Coomer. Coomer trying to calls out the play he wants, and it looks to be an ISO. We got a one-on-one, Aiden Burke versus Coomer, as they don't decide to do it. Doesn't work out that way, and they set it up to Lowry. Lowry goes out to Coomer, 9 seconds on the clock. 7, 6, 5, does not get a pass, and what is that, a kickball violation? On number 7, baby. Right? I think so. Yeah. Looks to be that way. Yes, kickball violation on Bull Dinjet. As we see Hudson Mays coming on the play. And I think that's number 10. That's Alex Chalkin. Who else we got? We got Cade Peldington. As they're looking to pass it in. Coomer's looking for a man. Doesn't see anything. And they called a violation. Looks to be he stepped over the line. They called it. And now we get the ball to good old Tom Betty. Looking for a man. Blows, tries to get by Coomer. Pelington standing in the way. Coomer goes in, goes looking for somebody, hits somebody, and Johnson, Trap Johnson, looking for a man. Mutson decides to do it himself, and he misses the layup, but it doesn't matter, because guess who's right behind him? Trap Johnson with the 2. As it is a 3-point game now. Nevada with the ball, going to Peyton White as they go out to Camper. Chuck Bailey, baby, taking that little man 2 big points. Taking that up to a 5-point lead as Beatty takes it down, gets rejected by Cooley. It stays with the Tritons, though. However, I disagree with that call, but UC San Diego hold on to the ball. We get a timeout from Nevada. And we're going into this game, and woof, 42-37. It has been a good game. I'm thoroughly impressed. We have seen impressive games from Cooley. Seen Coomer play well. Overall, this UC San Diego team turned it around in this half. So far, so good. Those threes have been nailing, and that's really what has mattered to me is those threes. We had 2 more since this half started. They are, I think I don't know. They're not playing great, though. Leo Beth with a good 11 points. Bolton Jet coming from where? I think he came from Portland. Yes, Portland University. He went to Portland for 3 years before deciding to close his final year in UC San Diego, and he has been a huge impact to this team. Leo Breath coming from FAU, Florida Atlantic in Boca Raton. We got Emmanuel Prosper, and this is one of the only players who stayed because he's a redshirt. He's a redshirt freshman. Just want to point that out as we look at Tom Beatty coming from Hawaii. If you want to really understand how many, they had 8 transfers, man. 8 transfers. So there's players like Tom Beatty. Aiden Burke stayed. Credit to him. He stayed. But like Tom Beatty, Emmanuel Prosper, we're seeing all these guys, Trap Johnson even, from Middle Tennessee State. Like they have a lot of people that have been transfers. And that has been a huge part of their success is they fit the team. It's almost like not the Indy. I keep comparing them to these high-level teams, but it's like in Indiana. Where Indiana in college football, where they built this team from transfers, or Texas Tech, but they work together well. Normally, it won't work in basketball sometimes because it's like, okay, sure, you have all these transfers, they don't click, they don't play well together. But this time, I've actually been seeing quite the opposite from these teams. I've seen more clicking. They've been playing good together. They've been a talented team, T-A-M, not solo ball. They're playing as a team. That's really what I like to see. As we see Beatty go out to Pellington, goes to Sharp Johnson. We see her. Wow. Myers going in, gets the lay, and 1 foul. As Herbert Mays. I keep forgetting his name. That's a good and 1 call. Little aggressive again. His feet did leave the ground though at the same time. So call it what you will. As we see him get set up. Gets 1 free throw here. And he makes it. As we see Peyton White pass it into Coomer. Coomer taking it down the court for Nevada. He's sizing up well against a Beatty team. Beatty. Coomer getting, again, a swap on swap. He gets what he wants as Campbell takes it. It does not get it. However, Cooley almost finishes off. Does not, though. Trap Johnson with the rebound. Taking it down the court is good old Beatty. Going out to Trap Johnson. Trap passing it into Alex. As we see Mays with the ball. Going back out to Beatty. Beatty with the ball. Pelton down to Trap Johnson. To Alex. And then we see it back in Beatty's hand. Beatty takes the midi, and it's short. Does not go in. However, Cooley gets the rebound as we see Coomer going back down the paint, going towards the drive, but does not get it. Chooses to change his mind, setting up a play for a screen to Lowry. Out to Campbell. Campbell takes the midi, does not hit it. He's short. As we see, Mays with the ball, taking it down the court, looking for a man. Does not see one, taking himself towards the ball. Beatty, Pelleton for three. No! Gets the rebound though, and Mays does not make it, however. Cannot make the recovery. As we see Coomer take it down again. It's Cooley getting him with, or Payne White getting him with the screen, and they draw a foul on a reach on UC San Diego, as we see Trap Johnson make another mistake, getting another foul called in his name. 2-point game, by the way, for UC San Diego, and this team has been kind of 50-50. Nevada had a big lead at 11-1. UC San Diego has only touched the lead early in the game, and we're seeing a potential comeback here. Walker passing the ball in, looking for a man if they can give him the ball. I don't know what just happened. They blew the whistle. Oh, and we're good. Walker gets the ball, goes right into Peyton White. Peyton White passes it right back out. As we go back to Walker, Walker one-on-one, trips it up though. He goes back out to Chance Bailey. Bailey gets a good layup, and woof, keeping that lead just out of reach. Chuck Bailey, 44-40, Nevada with the lead as Emmanuel Prosper takes it in himself, does not get it, however, gets his own rebound and makes it back up to chain 42-44 as we see Walker take it down the court, setting himself up, gets the screen on Peyton White and goes in and does not. He gets rejected, coolly rejected by Pelleton as we see it going the other way. Who's that? That's Leo Beth, as Beth goes out to Pelleton, and then we get it back out to Burke. Pelleton goes to to Alex? Yeah, Alex. As we see Leo Beth go in, chooses not to, goes out to Burke. Burke goes back out. Prosper with the ball, 7 seconds on the clock, takes it from three. No! Short! And we see it taken down by Walker. Walker goes down, gets an easy pass to Peyton White, and a almost foul. Pelleton with giving up a point as we got a 6-point lead now. Emmanuel Prosper trying to decide how he wants to play this. He goes into the paint, driving to the lane, taking one-on-one, gets the step, and well played, young man. 44-46. We got a 2-point game right here, boys. This is no joke as Bowles getting ready to get in, as we see Price also ready to get in. Walker taking on Burke one-on-one, gets by, but oh my God, Alex oversteps. They missed the three, however, and Pelleton gets the rebound, going out to, is that Burke? I think that's Burke. Yeah, I think that's Burke. And he's starting to take him on one-on-one. Walker, small man, but big body, as we see Chalkin with the three, taking the lead for UC San Diego. This is where they get it. This is where they have them. They call timeout. Nevada, scared for their lives after those back-to-back comeback threes. They have been an impact on this game. UC San Diego shooting starting to fall, and we're starting to see it for the first time this game. 4-15 though. 4-15. They have not been amazing, I'll tell you what, but man, they can find a way to turn it around here, and I really hope they do. As we come into the commercial break. And oh boy, what did we just see? We just saw a banger of a three from Alex Chalkin, and Chalkin, he's been solid. Let's be real for a second. We saw Leo Beth, he's been amazing. Emmanuel Prosper, balling. A ball to Jet. It's been fun. And they take the lead for the first time this game. That plus 4.5 looking good if you tailed it. The over-under was, I think, well, it was high. It was pretty high. Nevada, nobody really overly statistically wise. Peyton White is of note with 8 points and 5 rebounds. Weems has 6 and 2. He has not missed a shot yet with 2 steals. Overall, UC San Diego has been kind of conserving those mistakes, those turnovers. However, the assist game has not been there. Only 5 assists on the entire day. They have been getting good on the rebounds. Only 1 rebound short of the rebound battle lead. We're seeing a lot of fouls from both teams, but we're seeing a lot of offensive rebounds from UC San Diego that I think have been the stem of second chance. No, they haven't got a single second chance point. I lied to you. However, I like to see where this is going so far. So far, We've seen a Nevada team who started off really good. They started off no show. Like, UC San Diego is pretty irrelevant. And then it all turned downhill. They're doing the 6-7. And that was an interesting start, to say the least, out to this first half. Santa Claus in the building. Setting up for this. I'm excited to see how this game closes, to be honest with you, because we see Walker, Chuck Bailey, we see Lowry, Price all on the court at the same time. And Peyton White taking the freeze. We get those guys out of here. Get the timeout performers out of there as White. Peyton White taking the ball in for Nevada. And where is he going to go? Is he going to go back to Walker? He's got another man in Chuck Bailey close. I'd imagine you go to Walker here. Yep. As they do, setting up that shot clock at 25. Walker goes into Price. Price goes back out, goes into Walker. Walker with the ball, looking for something, doesn't get anything he wants. Peyton White back to Walker. Peyton White can't find anything as we see Price one-on-one. The matchup of the day, Emmanuel Price, but Emmanuel forces him out. And Walker with a step back does not hit it, however. And we see Burke with the ball as Emmanuel Prosper takes the ball, going down the court one-on-one with Price, taking him in the post. Trying to big body him as he's got no help. White clamps on it quick as Chalkin for 3 does not hit it, however, bounces off the front of the rim as Walker takes it the other way, getting it out to Chuck Bailey. As Chuck Bailey hits the layup, taking the lead back 48-47. We got a game on our hands, folks. Seeing Emmanuel Prosper trying to set up something, looking one-on-one against Chuck Bailey, does not choose to take it, taking the ball to jet play, and he's looking for something, does not get anything he wants, gets the pick, gets it out, does not choose to pop it, going back out to Leo Beth. Leo, 2, Chalkin, Bull, one-on-one does not, he gets the foul though on Price, and they're going to go to the free throw line to take the lead back. Baby. Yes, foul on Price, and they call timeout again. They gotta stop calling timeouts, bro. You've been calling timeouts like crazy, bro. They ain't free. They cost you something. For Nevada, this is a brutal foul, man. You had a chance. You were playing good, and you just make another mistake. They've been brutal on their mistakes. They've constantly made those back and forth mistakes that you kind of wish they played better. Where it's like, hey, you've been playing good. Let's see it step up. I want to see them step up. I want to see that team turn this game around and blow them out. Because at the end of the day, this is how you prove yourself. UC San Diego, undefeated team, coming into your trap. Now you're going to take it over. You're going to let UC San Diego take it back. UC San Diego comes into this game and they say, hey, it's ours now. And what are you doing, Nevada? You gave them another foul. They've just been kind of horrible on holding onto the ball. They have more turnovers than UC San Diego. However, it feels like that shot is incorrect. In general, we've just seen a UC San Diego team play at such a high level. I'm thoroughly impressed by them. And for Nevada, I originally, they came out really hot. I really enjoyed watching them early. But as time has gone on, they have progressively looked worse and worse. It's not great. Like, it's not a great start. Let's see. I want to see the step up. I want to see them fix this. The constant mistakery they've made lately. So I'm looking at games. Oh, I don't think I need any. Oh, Saturday. Yeah, we'll do it. And another game, boys. Santa Clara versus New Mexico. We got a load of games. Make sure to tune in on the 6th, San Diego versus San Jose. On the 10th, we've got Long Beach State versus San Jose State. And we got Lamar versus San Diego on the 11th, along with a pending review, but assuming it's going to go my way. Request for the 6th also. Wait, I'm a dummy. I'm already calling a game that day. Never mind, I lied to you. Wait, why does it say the 6th? Okay, sorry. Tomorrow, the 5th, we have a game. And then the 9th, we have a game. All at 10. As we see a second free throw, and it is good. UC San Diego takes the lead again with Beth on the court. We have Beth, looks to be Burke, Bowl, as we see Walker take it down the court, looking for a man, hits Chuck Bailey. Chuck Bailey driving in towards Peyton White, back out to Walker. Walker one-on-one with Burke, takes a step back, but does not hit. Price, middle, bang! Hits at 48 to make it 50-49. We see a beautiful midi, nothing but net, as Betty drives in, does not choose to take it, chooses to go back out to Bold Dujabet. And we see another man setting it up, chalking to, wow, I'm blinking on his name, Burke, chalking back out to Beth, and Beth taking it, does not, however, hit that aggressive shot, doesn't pay off his way. BD one-on-one, Beth going on well with Peyton, as Chuck Bailey does not hit it, however, White gets the rebound on Leo Beth, as we see Bull setting up. They choose one-on-one, Walker versus Beatty. Beatty, Walker chooses to pass out to Chuck Bailey. We see a foul on the court. It seems to be a mistake from Nevada. No, from UC San Diego. I don't know for sure. I think number 10 they were referring to Alex Chalkin, which I didn't see, however. So, not sure yet. It looks like it. Alex Chalkin with the foul, as we see some substitutions come in. Mays is the big one for me right now. I'm looking for somebody. Goes out to Campbell. Campbell one goes into Chuck Bailey. Bailey goes out to Coomer. Coomer one-on-one with Leo Beth. Star versus Star goes out to Bailey. Bailey back to Coomer. Coomer blows by. Does not choose to take a Lowry for 3. Short. Get another rebound. And ooh, a tough hit that Price has to take on. Wear it to the face, young fella. As I think they keep the ball and possession. And that is a huge, another mistake. Campbell. So we see Chuck Bailey come off the court in place of Rowlandson, Tyler Rowlandson on the court. As we look to see Rowlandson making a read, goes out to Lowry. Lowry for 3 hits. I think that's Lowry. Middle range, sorry, hits it. That's Lowry, right? Yeah, Caleb Lowry. Von Ween. As we see a BD3 short. Does not even get close. Tyler Rowlandson gets stolen though, however, and they tackle each other as there's just in chaos all over the court, and Beatty slips away and somehow gets the bucket. 51-52. Rowlandson going to Coomer. Coomer taking on Beatty one-on-one, as we see Herbert Mays taking that spot, ready to fight Coomer. One-on-one defender versus Star. We see a absolute talent here, as we see Campbell for 3. Bang! Takes the lead 55-51 as Von Ween with that 3. We see Beatty taking it down the court one-on-one again with Tyler Rowlandson, as he rolls by, gets by Rowlandson, gets up, does not, however, hit it, gets the foul. And for Nevada, this is another game. Hey, that's another foul. Keep making these fouls, you're going to get punished. And it is slowly, surely going to kill them to death. And that's genuinely how I feel. We see a good attempt does not hit, however. He takes a deep breath. And he is short. Huge for UC San Diego, cutting this game from a lead-taking game to a tying game, which is kind of messy. This makes it really tight for UC San Diego, who's been having trouble getting points on the board right now. Both teams have been, with a 55 point for Nevada. And oh my God, misses the second one too. We see Coomer pass it into, why am I blanking on his name? Wow. Price with the ball on Beth. Beth one-on-one. Gets him, forces him to pass out to Coomer. Coomer looking, Tyler Rowlandson gets blown by it. Oh, what a block from Beatty. Aggressive foul, though. I don't agree with that 100% at all. But hey, You do you, coach. You do you, ref. As Beatty gets fired up. That is a... I don't know if I agree with that call fully. As we see just another lawyer, they have been really good. Nevada, again, a really good team at home. And we're seeing it right there where, hey, they get another foul called that direction. I don't agree with it fully. I think it was a little bit of a reach. They probably should chill out on that. But that's okay. Because at the end of the day, what can you do? So we get some beef jerky ads going right now. Get me hungry. Got my carrots right next to me.
Will you sign my bag and my tattoo?
Wow, they took away your commercials. God forbid I eat my carrots, bro. Gotta keep talking over this. So, let's get back into this. Nevada has been the better team. Let's be real for a second. As much as I believe in UC San Diego, they've been weaker. And when you look at it that way, you gotta wonder, hey, when is UC San Diego gonna step up? And I feel like this is the time where the threes have to fall. They have been so inconsistent from three this entire game that we have not seen that be the big impact. We've not seen that carry over. As we're back into this game, it's just, this is where the threes have to fall. This team is relying on threes. They have the record for the most threes by different players. 9. They're 1 for 10 from 3 in the first half. They're 3 for 7 in the second half. That is still not good enough. You have to step it up all the way if you want to see success. If they want to win this game, the threes have to fall. And that is right now. Coomer is going to take these free throws. He gets 2, I think he said. So we get the first one up, and it's good. Coomer putting the lead out a little farther to 51 to 56. So you're going to set up for the second one. And he is money. 57 to 51. As we see Emmanuel Prosper taking it down the court one-on-one with his man. Tries to get by him. Campbell swaps with Price. Beth on Campbell's. This is a unfair matchup, and he's going to try to exploit it. Does not get to, though. Trap Johnson to Prosper. Prosper looking for something. Price stepping back on Beth as they swap back. Trap Johnson on Campbell. They are just a swap-heavy team. As Trap Johnson for 3 does not hit it, however. Coomer with the good box out, holding Mays back. And that is a foolish mistake by Trap Johnson. He is a good shooter, don't get me wrong, but that was an aggressive step back as Price takes it up in the post with Trap on his back as they just slip and slide through it. But Mays with the block, however, moving it back. Burke, one-on-one, does not get to, chooses to pause for a second, gets it out. Prosper to Mays. Mays drives in, gets blocked by Price. Price passes it right back to Coomer. Coomer driving down the court, looking for something. Can he get it? 57 to 51. 6 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. We have a game on our hands, boys. What is he going to do? Coomer goes out to Price. Back to Coomer. Coomer looking for a read. Goes into Campbell. Campbell driving in the paint. Prosper with the block. They call the foul, however. Aggressive foul call again. I don't agree with it again, but hey, refs will do ref things. And if they think it's a foul, they think it's a foul. It's just a little bit of a reach. So, he makes the first free throw. they're doing some subs here, putting Pelleton in with Prosper and Beatty with Mays also, however, in as Campbell setting up for a second one. 58-51. It's going to be 50, same score as they give up a rebound from Weens. Weens going out to they got the ball up at the top of the key, looking for something, gets Campbell as Campbell goes back out to Coomer. Coomer setting up, tries to take advantage, gets a step back up, and it's good! 60-51 as UC San Diego taking the ball up the court. They got to get some points scoring fast as Prosper drives down, going into Price. Price one-on-one, gets the fadeaway. Yes! Yes, he does! As UC San Diego takes the lead. Or not, whoa, my bad. 53-60, getting it just inches closer. They need a 3-ball here. Coomer gets out to Campbell. Campbell for 3. Short. Does not get it over off the bounce. Price gets the rebound, and he gets that layup again. A tough layup. When Bowl is not on the court, it has been a huge problem all game, and it continues to show here as we see a post up from Mays. Mays goes underhand and hits it. 62-55, Nevada with the timeout. A little bit of aggressive timeout to me, to be honest. It's a little bit of a reach. I wouldn't call timeout there yet. But hey, them do them. So, let's talk about Nevada. They've been good. And we've seen them all season where they've been kind of 50-50. We've seen them lose a lot of games, unfortunately. And that is a concern. However, we're also seeing a good performance from here. And they lost to Washington 83-66. But that game was relying on Price. When they got assaulted by the guards hit the balls. They hit the threes. They were 8 for 14. We see it again in their loss to Santa Clara Broncos, where, again, the Broncos 12 for 25 from 3. They have been giving up those 3 balls. And you see Davis, when they lost to Davis, they also gave up a lot of threes, 11-26. So this is the game where if we want to see a UC San Diego comeback, it's now. They have to hit these threes because Tayshaun Coomer and Tyler Robinson are good assisters. They pass well. They play well as a team. It's a very complete team as Tyler Robinson takes the ball up for Coomer. As we're looking for something, Burke one-on-one with him going out, gets a foul call? No? Okay. I don't agree with that fully, but Rollinson gets the turnover himself as Alex Chalkin goes out to Beatty. Beatty one-on-one, riding up with Tyler Rollinson. Goes out to Beth. Beth goes to Chalkin as we get Bowl and Beth playing together, and Beth with the tough lay with the and one foul. This is how you stay in the game. You give it to your best player, Leo Beth, drawing the foul on a huge pick and roll play from Bowl. It's just tough for Ween to even cover that, man. How do you want him to cover that? Weems has been good all game, just got exposed there, unfortunately, and that is a shame to see. Beth setting up for his first free throw. This could be huge. And he hits it. Boom! They make it a 4-point game. As we see it, take it down the court. Coomer setting up. Let's see what he's got cooked up. As we see Burke getting in position. Price gets in position. This is a small on big mashup. That is a huge mismatch. Will they choose to expose it? They do not. They give off the switch, and they got something they want that they're just not getting right now. Peyton White with the ball in the corner goes in, does not choose to take it. Price with the midi, short, or over actually. He's long on it, and they, however, UC San Diego does not lock down the rebound. The Tridents give up the ball, setting up Nevada with a pass-in opportunity from Tyler Rollins. And the plays run. Tyler Rollins looking for a man. Does not find anyone. Peyton White loses the ball. Nevada keeps the ball, though. However, UC San Diego tips it out of bounds. Just not going their way right now with those plays. They have to really figure that out as Coomer goes in for the pass. Goes out for the passing. And what's he going to decide to do? Looking for something. Goes out to Tyler Rollinson as the Price has the ball. Going in. Passes back out to Coomer. Coomer for 3. Bang! Takes it a stretch farther. Going 65-58. They're down by 7 now. You got to go on a run here. As Beatty goes in. Gets the lay-in. Oh, that's tough, baby. 60 to 65. Nevada has the ball again. Taking it down is Tyler Rowlandson. Looking for something. Can he find it? They're slowing it down. They're saying, hey, let's tick down that clock. We have the lead. We can hold it down. Price rolling off that screen. Coomer with the ball up in the top and the three going into the middle with Campbell. Campbell one-on-one with Bowl. Does hit it, however, the tough layup. 67 to 60. Yeah, 6-7, whatever. Moving on. Beatty from Bowl. Beatty going out to Beth. Beth to Chalkin. Chalkin lining up from three. Chooses to pass it out, though. However, hits Burke. Burke from three. Pump fake. Goes in for it anyways. Short or over. As we continue this 3-point drought, and it has been a brutal one for UC San Diego. The Achilles heel is when their 3-point doesn't hit. Like the Houston Rockets in 2019 or 2018. 2018, I think. 2019, I don't remember. Whatever one went to 7. We get a foul from Price as just UC San Diego really needs almost a miracle here. To be honest with you, they need to figure this out now because this team, they've been getting exposed. And what I'm surprised by is coming into this game is that it's just not what we expected. I had noted that Nevada is a very shooting-based team with 42%, but they've been very weak from three with a 35.2% from three. They average a high 70s and just kind of relying on free throws. And they've been getting to the free throw line just not as much as you think they would need to be in such a comfortable lead. Not a comfortable lead. They got a comfortable lead, though. They're 9 free throws. That's not even their average. Their average is 21. And this is a huge game because it's saying, hey, they went to Utah and won because they won 80 to 77. It was a back and forth game. Camper, Price, Comer. Like, those are the big three. And for this team that's very guard reliant, coming up against the UC San Diego team that relies on their forwards, they've been able to outplay their forwards. That commercial caught me off guard, bro. But yeah, why does it always play? That's such a weird commercial. I don't get that one, Mountain West. It swapped right off it, too. But yeah, UC San Diego, it's just this is where they turn it around. They need to hit those threes. Get the ball to Beth, please. Stop messing around, man. I get it, Chalkin's good. I get it, what's the guy? Beck? No. Yeah. Alex Beck? No. Burke. Aiden Burke is good. But he's 22% for the field. He's 2 for 7. You want that guy shooting the threes right now? No. I'm giving it to Leo Beth. He's 0 for 2, but he's going to hit one of them eventually. Because at the end of the day, if Aiden Burke keeps shooting, and they will keep missing. And I think Aiden Burke is a good player. But right now, you need your 3-point players. You need your best of the best to come out and play. And you have a huge mismatch with that game in general, especially considering how aggressive Nevada's swapping is. They swap a lot. And if you have like right now, Tyler Rowlandson is way shorter than Beatty. That's a good matchup. You see Bets on Cooley, that would be one I would avoid. As we see Prosper now, take advantage of that. Goes in on Cooley, does not choose to turn around. As we see that's Aiden Burke. Burke goes out to Beth, and Beth for 3. And he's short again, man. Beth is 0 for 3 now from threes. When it matters most, they needed him to clutch up, and he however, fell short. We still love him, though, as White looks to be getting the ball here. And they're setting up in a heavy attack early. It looks to be a trap, forcing Nevada to really push that ball up the court. They have to get a steal here for UC San Diego. Forcing a mistake from Nevada would be huge here. However, they're not going to be able to put enough pressure. They get the ball safely down the court. Cooley to Coomer. Coomer one-on-one with Mays. Mays, that's a huge mismatch for Coomer. Coomer's going to take advantage of it. It looks to be. He gets a step back for 3. Oh, he's over, baby. Oh, bounce doesn't go his way, however, and we get Burke with the ball. Burke taking it down the court, going to Beatty. Beatty looking for something, gets Beth on the roll. He sees him. He goes for it. Boom! 67-63. We have some life from UC San Diego. There's 1 minute 58 seconds left on the clock. We see Rollins going down the field court way faster than he should, slowing it back down as Mays trying to give him that pressure, trying to force him to make that mistake early. Campbell goes out to Coomer. Coomer in the corner, looking for something, gets Peyton White. Peyton White for the mid-range, does not get it, however, gets the foul. And they're going to shoot 2 free throws. This could be the dagger, folks. This could be it. This is where it matters. Can Cooley hit those 2 free throws? Or no, that was White. Can White hit those 2 free throws? Because if he hits those 2, I'm almost calling this game. This game could be wraps. And that would be a shame to see. This game has been fun, but that's what it really comes down to. Let's see how White handles this. 2 free throws. First one. Takes a deep breath. Quiet stadium. And he just bounces out. Does not go his way. That is a shame to see. Setting them up on a potential choke alert. Where this goes up, they go up by a possession if they hit this free throw. That's how big this free throw is right now. It's a 4-point game. They could go up by 5. Spread watchers would want to die. Can Cooley hit this? And he does. 5-point lead for Nevada. No, going out to Betty. Betty looking for something. Moves off of Beth. Beth getting something. No. Goes out to Burke. Burke goes to Prosper. Prosper driving in tight. Gets rejected. But he's open. And he hits it. I don't know who that was. I didn't see his number. But oh, that's Alex Chalkin. Chalkin hits the 3 at 66-68. They've got life. They've got a lot of life. We got a lot of time left for UC San Diego. Going back to the golden ages of UC San Diego's hitting those threes. And they do it again, man. Off a huge block on Prosper. But it doesn't matter because it goes back out to Alex Chalkin. Alex Chalkin hits that 3 when it matters most. Ice in the veins. And I'm sorry. I doubted all the role players, all the players that helped along the way. It doesn't matter because UC San Diego is looking inevitable right now. Chalking. Beautiful 3 as Price got that block. His 3rd block of the day as we see a Labubu in the stadium. Hell yeah. And a pack. Yeah, it's lit up in there. It's lit up in Nevada. They're partying hard, I think. I don't know. It's Nevada. It's Sin City. Oh, and he's doing 6-7. But it's not 6-7. Okay. Anyways, the Wolfpack taking up the ball. Nevada going to Cooley. Or Coomer. Coomer taking on Burke. Burke trying to put that pressure. Trying to make him make a mistake. He does not do that, though. Price on Bull. Bull trying to keep it close. Goes out to what is happening. This is a beautiful play. It looks to be Coomer. Gets the ball at the top. 1-on-1 with Bull. Big man matchup. He loves to take advantage of this. And he does with a beautiful pass. That Cooley misses. However, Emmanuel Prosper gets called for a foul again. Peyton White is going to the free throw line. And Jesus Christ, this man cannot get a break from shooting free throws. As he shoots the first one, and he makes it. Huge shot. One more shot to take it a 4-point lead. Nails it. 2-possession lead now for Nevada. As we see go down the court. Beatty gets stripped. And oh my gosh, Beth loses the ball and it's a chaos. Alex Chalkin has the ball for a second and I heard whistles, but it doesn't matter. Prosper, boom! He hits the layup 70-68. They've got a chance. Nevada has a fight. UC San Diego has a fighting chance in this one. And they choose a foul. Boomer getting his chance to close out this game. And holy chaos is no one could get the ball. They fight for it. Beth gets the ball and he hits that beautiful, beautiful pass. to put them in that position. They hit it. And I'm excited to see, can Coomer hit both of these free throws? If he can't, we have a one possession game. And he can't. It's a 1-for-1, and he doesn't get it. Prosper with the ball, 2-point game. 40-something seconds, 31 seconds on the clock. Prosper goes in, and he's short. He's short. He gets blocked, and Price holds the ball. They got his foul. There's no game. There's no shot clock. Price with the free throw time now. Can he hit these? This is huge block. Prosper tried to get away. He chooses the foul. And it's just a huge free throw chance right here. Missing one of these, and they're screwed. Or they're not screwed, but they give UC San Diego life. And he misses the first one. UC San Diego has a lot of life in this game if he misses the second one. You want to talk about a team that has a lot of hope? If he misses this one, UC San Diego's about to have a lot of it. Embarrassing, but Cooley gets the rebound. Or Payne White gets the rebound. We're about to have another one. Nevada gets a timeout off? Wow. That's huge. Nevada has a 2-point lead. If you're spread watching, well, you're looking pretty comfy right now, my boys. However, with that rebound, this is huge. Because, again, 2 free throws. You just got to make one. And you force a team that hasn't been able to make a three-pointer their entire game to shoot a 3. You miss this, you miss both? Well, you're in a mess right now because then you got to really fight for it. I don't know who they're zooming in on right now. We're getting the band going crazy. I think, kind of. Oh, yeah, that man is built for college basketball, baby. And the Labubu's back out there with, I think that's the coach? I don't know. There's a lot going on for Nevada right now. Having fun out there. Tell you what, what's better than that? What is it? 8 o'clock out over there? 8:52? So, yeah, they're just having fun. Cameraman's getting creepily close to that. And we are getting intense here. That stadium is probably rocking for Nevada, I'll tell you what. Maybe not. Maybe not rocking for a normal stadium, but hey. It's no LSU, but gets the job done. Clearly with their 90% win rate. I mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. They are very good from home, and this is the stuff of legends right here. Who's going to make this play? Are they going to get a steal? Can Weens get this ball in? Because that's the question at hand. Will Weens get this ball in, or will there be a steal? If not, then a foul. What are we going to see? And they go right into Peyton White, who's been one of the worst free throw shooters, but they get it away. Weens gets the ball and goes to Campbell, and Campbell, that's fine with them. Campbell is probably one of the better free throw shooters for them to take. And this is huge, because they had a chance to foul Peyton White, and they chose to not. They went for the steal, and Peyton White with his 11 points, 10 rebounds. He's been a beast. Locking in that double-double as you see right there on your screen. And I'm excited to see this first one. Hits it. Campbell can knock it out of reach. Can they close this game out? Can Nevada close the door on UC San Diego? Or is the Titans going to stay intense? Let's see Prosper going on the rebound over Peyton White. Betty up top. What's going to happen? He makes it. He makes both of them. They're forced into a two possession game. They're going to have to go really fast. Beatty picks up the ball. He's going right down the court. Looking for something. Takes it himself to the lane. And he makes the layup. 10.7 seconds left on the clock. Are they going to foul? They're going to foul Campbell. Oh, no. Campbell hit hard on that play. Camper? Oh, I've been saying his name wrong the entire time. Camper. Oh, wait. I don't know if he was hit as hard as he's playing it. I thought he hit his head. I'm not calling no SEC fake injury, but is it Camper? I thought it was Campo. It's Corey Camper. Yeah, I'm sorry, Camper. You've been playing amazing, my friend. I just made a mistake. Camper, first one, makes it. This is huge. Can he make the second one? Can he take it away, take all the hope out of the Tritons for this Wolfpack team to pull it off? And he does. Taking the wind out of this Tritons team, and it's looking to be wraps, but we have seen crazier things happen. As we're going to see Prosper setting up, going to pass to Beatty. Beatty taking it down again, trying to go as fast as he can. He's not going to look. He's just going to shoot, and he is wide, and they foul Camper, and this could be huge for you spread, folks. This could be really huge because it's a 5-point spread. It's a 4.5 spread. So, well, the game's out of reach. Now we're watching for the spread, boys. Whoever's got voodoo magic, start putting it on Camper now. If you took UC San Diego, if you took Nevada, take out your pins and try to protect him because we're about to see a tight one. All right, you ready for this, boys? This is it. For your spreads. And he hits the first one. One more. Wait, no. It's already out of reach. Never mind. Unless UC San Diego decides to do something crazy. And he hits both. He was perfect down the line till it mattered most. Nevada pulls off a victory over UC San Diego, and he's going to take the half court. If he hit it, it would have been something. But yeah, what a game. Nevada with an impressive win over UC San Diego. Honestly, very proud of Nevada. This UC San Diego team looked amazing, though. Give them credit where it's due. Both teams played good. We saw a lot from Denjet, and we saw a lot from this team in general. Like, going straight up with it, like, it was very impressive. UC San Diego was in this game. Their 3-point was not hitting, which was their big thing, was, hey, we can shoot the 3-ball. We can go from here to in the bucket. And they could not hit all game. So the fact that it was only a 5-point game really shows that they have a lot of potential. However, at the same time, when you're so reliant on the 3-point game, you end up like this, where you're Nevada versus UC San Diego, and Nevada beats you out just because your threes didn't hit. If they shot a little bit better from the 3, making 2 more threes would have been the difference between winning and losing for UC San Diego, as they went 6 for 23 from 3. Camper with a beautiful, beautiful game, and 7 for 8. If I had to give an MVP, I would probably give it out to Peyton White for his insane game with 11 points. Oh, they stack corrected him. They stack corrected the double-double. You could give it to Beth, who played his heart out. Prosper had a good game. There's a lot of, even Weens had the best play with that steal and dunk. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to tune in on Thursday. I will be doing the same thing. We will be dialed in for another game. And I hope you're ready, because those games are going to be awesome. Again, we have San Diego versus San Jose State on the December 5th, Friday, 3 days from now. Be there. Make sure to tune in. And I'll see y'all in the next one. See y'all. Oh,